Hey YouTube, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of Jazzy Time. I'm gonna get our Jazzy with your host, Bailey. Now, still got my lump here. Had to go get penicillin. Need this to go away because my voice is all scratchy and it hurts to eat and drink and swallow. It's okay. I don't want any sympathy, but I'm still trying to crack a smile and I'm still trying to turn because it even hurts to just. Got another nail tutorial for you guys today, and we are going to do this cute little gradient color effecty thingamajig that I have been seeing a lot of different places. It's just very simple, very easy. I can't give exactly one person credit because I've seen it on several places: Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. So if you've all done it, cool. You're welcome. Thank you. This design does, however, require stencil or vinyls. Now, if you do not have them, please, please, please go to my other video somewhere over there. It's a DIY how to make stencils. We made these all together. Very cheap. Less than 10. I would also say less than 2. 1. Less than $5. Yep. Less than $5, I would say, to make your own. So I'm cheap. I'm on a budget. That's how we do. So, I'm gonna go down there. And we's gonna do some color gradation. So, let's go. So, BRB. Alright. Hey, bunny hands. So like I said, for this, you're going to need some vinyls. Now, the one that I'm picking for the nail we're doing is, I call them tiered chevrons. It's just a zigzaggy, wavy chevron, so that's what the one we're going to use for this nail. You need 2 colors. I have chosen, these are both my Sally Hansen Complete Salon Manicure. I have my Hot Lava Orange and my Blew My Mind Blue. That's what we're going to use. You're going to need a nail sponge. Now, I prefer these black ones. They're very spongy and airy, and they hold the color better. You can definitely use a makeup sponge, a white one or tan. You can also use textured if you want a different effect. But I prefer these ones. The little holder comes with 5 of these. I buy mine off of Light in a Box. And yeah, these ones, they're really nice. They're really airy and spongy and sparkly. So sparkly. Alright, so 2 colors. You're going to need a sponge. You're going to need some stencils or vinyls, they're also called. You're going to need a regular... coming off the sticky tacky. There we go. You're going to need a white base coat for your nail. You're going to need a clear coat. Now, I have chosen... This is a different one. I think I've only used this once before in one of my other tutorials. But I am getting low on top coats. They're different from clear coats. So I have to go get top coats. But this is my Blacklight top coat by Pure Ice. I love this thing. It's so awesome. Turns any polish into a glowy polish. Fantastic. You're also going to need a little cotton pad with, I use non-acetone to clean this off or keep it fresh in between coats on the nail. So yeah. Oh, and you're also going to need another square piece of just some regular tape. You can cut it or you can rip it. Doesn't matter. Okay. So let's get these suckers open. And now I'm going to go blue to orange. So, and depending on your sponge, I know the white makeup sponges kind of get a little sticky, so you may have to do a couple of coats. Even with this one, I may have to do a couple of coats. So, there we go. So now I'm going to go onto my nail, and I hope you guys can see. And then with these two colors especially, you get that third color in the middle that kind of goes purple. And I'm loving it, like McDonald's, which is bad for you. But yes, I am going to do it a couple more times. And these black sponges, I don't know if I just said it or not. I think I did, but I'm going to say it again anyway. They're really, really good at holding lots of colors. So when you do it, you don't need like big gobs. You just need, you know, a good stroke or two of color. All right. So that's what we have so far. And now I'm going to get my non-acetone onto my thingy here. And now when you do this, this is just to keep the sponge fresh in between. So if you're doing lots of nails and then you're going to do a coat and let them dry, you want your sponge to still be fresh and not crunchy when you're going to go and do the second color. So these black ones do flare out after touching your acetone or non-acetone, but they still work really well after they've dried. So don't throw these away unless like the middle starts like peeling out. So save your stuff. All right, so I've cleaned this out and this is gonna just be off to the side until we're done. So now with this, you want to take your top coat. You can use any kind of top coat. I was going to use my matte top coat, but then I thought, nah, I want my orange to stay shiny. So I've just put one coat and I'm just using my brush to even it out and then also help kind of pull it down the nail a little, and that also helps you kind of smudge your color a little better. And I apologize about my light and my angles. Like I said, I'm still trying to work it out. And it's, if you can tell, ooh, I just heard a big gas bubble inside my throat area. Ugh. If you guys can't tell, it's dark outside. So I'm just trying with the light. So I put my top coat on, and now I'm going to pause just for maybe 5 or 10 minutes and let this dry good so that our stickers, stencils, don't peel up our paint. So pause, be right back when we're dry. Okay, so I have waited a good, I always wait until I can absolutely run my finger over top so that I know nothing's going to stick to it. And then our nail isn't sticky, so we know our stencil is going to stick and not rip up our polish. Okay, so I'm selecting my, like I said, my tiered chevrons. And again, if you guys are like, what the heck are these? Please go to my DIY video and learn how to make these awesome little stencils for very, very cheap. And now I'm just going to take one, and I always use my tweezers. Never use your fingers because you're always going to pull more than one off the wax paper there. So I'm going to go right in the middle of my nail here, over top of that orange because I want lots of that orange to show. And then you want to kind of, I usually, like, you can rip it or you can cut it. It doesn't really matter, but you want to kind of make sure you have a longer point, or a square point, depending on what kind of stencil or vinyl you're using, to cover the rest of that area on the nail. So that's what we got. And now again, my sponge is nice and fresh because I made sure it was clean before I waited for everything to dry. And now I'm just going to repeat what we did earlier. So blue on the top, orange on the bottom. I'll do it a couple times because I want nice bold colors. Just like that. And then now I'm going to clean out my, oops, gonna put a little more acetone on there, or non-acetone on there, and I'm going to re-dab out my sponge so that I can use it again before it gets too yucky. Ooh, still got a bit on there. Put some more on the other side. My tummy is grumbling. Yeah, there we go. And I got a little bit of fuzzies on there, but that's okay. So now I don't need that sponge anymore. Throw that away. Close up your colors. And this will give your paint just a few seconds to dry well. And you pull off that top tape. And you can use your tweezers or your fingers. And you want to pull with your stencil. And then you get this cute gradient color. I know it's very shiny. I apologize about the, oh, there we go. Apologize about the shininess of the light. And then once again, give it another top coat. And then that helps everything kind of blend together. And I'm going to clean my brush off really, really well. And take a little bit of that off because I put a little too much on there. So you want to put a good top coat on there. We're going to let this dry and I'll see you guys up there. All right. So there's that cute little nail we just did together, and you can do like colors. You can do opposite colors however you want. You can defy the laws of, I wanted to say physics, but you can defy the laws of color, and you can do 3 colors, 4 colors. You can do multiple tiers. Depends on how long your nails are. Never know. But I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Again, if you have not seen it, go see it. I have my DIY how to make your own stencil vinyl video for cheap. But anywho, again, the light is like, it's not working for me. Sorry, I'm just looking at myself like reflection in the mirror. I feel like duty, guys. Like duty. Big dinosaur duty. Sad face. Anywho's, what was I doing? Oh yes, I was doing this awesome nail tutorial. So I hope you guys love this nail tutorial. Again, I'm going to show you guys the nail card one more time. Cute, very fun. You could do whatever kind of stencil vinyl you want to do on it. That was just my take on it. Click, comment, like, subscribe, and share with the universe. Follow me on Pinterest and Instagram under BC_Jazzy_time, and Facebook under Bailey Clarke. And yes, send me photos, tag me, pin me, whatever you want to do. Keep coming back, YouTube family. You know I love you. Anywho's, stay tuned. Stay jazzy.